Another day at the field, you know what I'm saying? With the fucking Aroomba. Fucking Aroomba. What you know about it? Alright, we back in it. You know what I'm saying? We back in it. As you can tell, I'm fucked up. I think I dislocated my shit really bad. I don't know if I broke it or not. I might have. It's all bruised and shit. Hurts like hell. But the grind don't stop. I may not have a whip right now. It's in the shop because it's piss and oil. But the grind don't stop. I feel like a little kid being dragged around and shit. Grind don't stop though. He's still here. You know what I'm saying? Back's getting better low key. We're gonna see how it goes today. First catch play since the last one. The last one was like 2 weeks ago. So arm feels good, body does not. Beat up and shit. But might be a blessing in disguise, who knows. Also, shout out Atlas. Some nice ass gear, you know what I'm saying? Very thick shirt, oversized, baggy. Looking good. I got shit on my shirt, but still. Code Prez. What you know about it? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Ooh, took off my shoulder and shit. Cross. Practicing for your next shift.
I think that people don't talk about energy management enough. When I think that I'm grinding through things, the quality of my product is actually worse. So I have to do everything I can to make the greatest product possible. And that means resting. That means replenishing. Jeff Bezos, in the long term, there's no misalignment between quality of product and shareholder interest. So he's focused on creating the best product possible. And I love taking these mental models and applying it with you athletes. In the long term, there's no misalignment between you creating a beautiful product that is your craft, that is your sport, that is your performance. There is no misalignment between creating a great product and having opportunity. But what I'm trying to communicate here is that in order for you to create a great product, we need to replenish, we need to renew our mind, we need to be rested. That is a part of the equation. Roger Federer on the Founders Podcast, but it talks a lot about how Roger's coach prioritized training, of course, but one of the things that he prioritized at the time when nobody else was rest. So for you athletes out there, make sure we're resting. Make sure we're taking our artist dates, huh? Let's take our artist dates. Let's go and do things that fill our cup. Let's be around people that fill our cup.
You're bound to fail. You're bound to lose. You're bound to question if it's meant for you. That's part of it. Nobody talks about the nights where nothing works, where everything you tried falls apart. And you're left sitting there wondering if you were wrong about yourself this whole time. But what if that's the point? What if the failure isn't there to stop you? It's there to shape you. Because the truth is, God doesn't give the vision to the version of you that can't handle it yet. So he puts you through pressure, through doubt, through moments that force you to grow, whether you want to or not. Every loss is building something in you. Every setback is teaching you something you'd never learn winning. Discipline, patience, resilience, the things success actually requires. So when you feel like giving up, when you feel like maybe it's not meant for you, understand this. You're not being rejected. You're being prepared. Because the person you're becoming right now is the only person capable of holding everything you've been asking for.
It takes a deeper meaning when you hit rock bottom and there's nothing else there but God. And then just the divine coincidences, everything just, I keep seeing it, I keep being shown it. With a few dark moments are in, a few dark moments. But I'm in the light, I'm walking the tightrope, and I'm keeping my balance.
Was there ever a point where you thought the darkness would be too heavy, that you wouldn't get out of it, that you questioned even for a brief moment?
Man, people don't understand the darkness of being in that situation with that injury. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. So I relish the opportunity to show my strength. I was put in the position to showcase my strength. I'm a father now, I'm a man. I feel like I'm a man now. You know, I felt like a boy before. Now I'm a man. I am really, truly in my heart and soul over all this materialistic bullshit.
So what is the motivation on July 11th? What are you trying to...
Love of the game.
That's it.
Love and the fun. I do this for the fun. I do it for the fun. I'm committed to this bout and to my career.
I'm a coach that is coaching athletes in just about every single sport. Full stop. Baseball is the most toxic game out there. Black and white. I was a baseball player, so I guess you could say I'm biased, but I'm just telling you, with all the athletes I work with, baseball is the most toxic and fleshly. Why? Well, let's talk about this idea of flesh real quick. When I talk about discernment in terms of being a Christian, discernment is to be led by spirit, by God, not by insecurity or flesh. If you're not a Christian, you can still take this message. Spirit versus flesh and insecurity. Baseball is so fleshly and so insecure. Why? Well, because if you are going to succeed 30% of the time, you are one of the best players in baseball. So you are failing all the time. We know that criticism and praise are both seductive and they're both a distraction. And there's a lot of criticism in baseball, and for the ones who do well, there's a lot of praise. This message is applicable to every single sport, by the way. And so when you fail in baseball every single day, you have to come up against your flesh. By the way, when you finally have success, you have to come up against your flesh. It's a very fleshly thing. We know in the scripture, in the Bible, it tells us to live by flesh is death. Okay, we're about at the halfway mark for the professional baseball season. This is an energy game. If you've ever listened to anything that I've said, anything I've shared, I always go back to energy. In all the work that I've done in the mental game, I have found that the ones that can conserve and preserve their energy in the greatest way are the ones that can endure the entirety of a season, overcoming their flesh every single day. But when you don't overcome your flesh and you let your flesh guide you, to live by flesh is death. Right? That is a conscious effort. It tells us in the scripture to renew our mind daily. The scripture calls us to live a daily life. And when you're coming up against your flesh, you can start to numb yourself, whether that's with lust, whether that's with drugs, whether that's with alcohol. Trust me, I know professional athletes out there that are doing all those things before the game. There are people that are numbing themselves because the fleshly desire is so great. And so we have to fight the flesh. We have to restore and replenish ourselves, whatever that looks like for you. If you are a Christian, I would tell you the only thing that satisfies is God. Michael Dell, who created Dell Technologies, he says, you won't even be taken out by your competition. You'll sabotage yourself first. Fyodor Dostoevsky, he says, your worst sin is that you have betrayed yourself for nothing. I'm reading Haruki Murakami right now, who wrote a book on running, what he thinks about when he runs. And he talks about how riding is a very selfish endeavor and how it's a very toxic endeavor, especially in the Japanese culture. And it's because you go into isolation and you close yourself off. And a lot of these riders have terrible lifestyles led by flesh. And he has to choose to kill his flesh and discipline his body in order for him to replenish his creativity. Because this toxic lifestyle of isolation basically depletes your well that is creativity. And the way he replenishes it is by running, is by disciplining his body. And so what am I really trying to communicate in this entire thing? It's that this is an energy game, and we need to do everything we can to conserve our energy, to preserve our energy, to overcome our fleshly desire to want to go into lust, to want to go into these drugs, to want to go into this alcohol, to want to go into the comparison and the stats game. It's a trap. And if you can discipline your flesh, you can use that energy that you conserve and preserve and direct it towards what you are trying to do. But it's never been easier to win. Hear that, full stop. It's never been easier to win. Why? Because the world is so distracted. Najee Harris is talking about, he's an NFL running back, by the way, but how these football players go in the locker room at halftime and are looking at what people are saying about them. Fleshly, insecure. Everybody in the world's doing this now. So if you can be greater than your environment, and you can be greater than your flesh, and you can be disciplined with where you put your focus and disciplined with your behaviors, you will preserve your energy and you'll be able to direct that energy towards your dreams.
It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone. And tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name. They're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame. There's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone, and tonight you gotta run tonight. Never knew her name, they're looking all the same to me. They only chase the fame, there's no one left to blame but me. Missing everything you say. It's not important what you stand for. You're asking, will he be the one? I'll be gone before you're done tonight. Waiting for another day. You're not getting what you paid for. Trying to salvage what's undone.